lever long enough, and I will move the world, I boldly boasted to the king. That's right, I'm Archimedes, which means to ponder and consider problems. I was born around 300 BC on a small Greek island called Sicily, into a wealthy family that was related to the king. After I studied everything I could on the small island of Sicily, I wanted to study in Alexandria, Egypt. There in Alexandria, Egypt, my friends and I were joking how smart we are. They called me an alpha. That's right, I'm an alpha. If you're considered second class, you're called a beta. The second letter in the Greek alphabet. This is where you get your modern grading system. One day, I found farmers carrying buckets of water to their fields. Because I thought there must be a better way, I sketched a drawing and gave it to the confused carpenter to produce. The Archimedes screw was used to help farmers pump out water from the Nile River to their fields. And did you know it is still used today? I made pretty cool inventions, but remember, I'm first and foremost a mathematician. I discovered nearly every branch of math: calculus, trigonometry, mechanics. I'm the one who thought you could always add another number. People thought this was impossible. Using a stick and sand, I multiplied a myriad times a myriad, which you guys call 10,000. 100 million, folks gasped. Then I multiplied 100 million times 100 million. Folks were amazed. Geometry, my favorite branch of math, and the most important branch of math. Have you ever heard of pi, or 3.14? I discovered that. It allows you to calculate the circumference or the area of a circle, sphere, or cone. I also famously discovered volume. The king had hired a goldsmith to fashion him a crown. However, when the crown was done, the king wondered if it was pure gold or not. So he asked me to help. So I pondered the problem as I stepped into the bath. The water level rose. Eureka! I was so excited, I jumped out of the bath to tell the king naked. I proved that the goldsmith had cheated the king. The goldsmith was, you don't want to lie to a king. I never did study algebra because the concept of zero had not been discovered yet. I am the one who thought mathematics was the purest form of math. The king disagreed. He said, "What good is math if you can't do anything with it?" I said, "Give me a lever long enough and I'll move the world." He chuckled. Easy to say. See those three big ships with three masts so big and heavy that all my slaves had not been able to move them? Move those ships single-handedly and I will believe your story. I accepted the challenge. The day arrived. All citizens gathered on the roofs and their docks. Using ropes and pulleys, which I invented, and attached them to the boats. Then I turned the handle single-handedly. Slowly, smoothly, the ship inched toward the water. Crowds erupted in cheers. The king declared, "Now everyone must believe everything Archimedes says from this day on." I protected my homeland from the Second Punic Wars for 3 years against the powerful Rome. I invented the catapult, the wall of mirrors, which people called the death ray because it is a death ray, which would reflect the sun's rays at enemy ships, which would catch them on fire like the Deepwater Horizon. I also invented the colossal claw, which used my famous lever. It was used if a ship came close, it would pick it up and throw it against the rocky shoreline. I also invented the steam-powered cannon, which was used to snipe ships from far away, but powerful but slow to fire. Unfortunately, our king decided to have a party during the Second Punic Wars. Rome was ready. They swiftly climbed up the walls of Syracuse and attacked. Sicily fell overnight. Although Roman soldiers said not to harm me, the soldiers found me and they thought I was an invincible wizard. They killed me when I was 75 years old, but my life work still lives on today.